What's poppin', Knights?
On today's show, we learn about 2 clubs here at Higley, take a look at the upcoming baseball season, we check in with a few Miss Stafford students to get their opinions on a polarizing novel.
Stop, don't go anywhere. An all-new episode of the studio starts right now. What's up, Knights? I'm Donnie Anderson.
And I'm Zach Earl. With much success last season, the Higley baseball team is looking to defend their region title. Chase and Carson caught up with some members of the team to learn more.
Hey, Al, you ready? Let's do it. Yeah.
My name is Jake Willerup, and I play center field. My personal goals for this year are to hit 400. I want to lead our region in home runs and RBIs.
My name is David Bull. I play first base, third base, and I pitch. Personal goals for this year is to hit over 400 and have an ERA pitching below a 5.
I'm Justin Chambers. I pitch and I play outfield. My personal goals this year are to be the 5A State Player of the Year or possibly Region Player of the Year like last year.
Our goals this year for the team are definitely to be region champs again like we were last year. For sure, get us a ring this year.
You know, there's a lot of pressure after having a crazy good season like that. We got a lot of guys coming back from last year, and so I think that if we just ride our momentum from last year, we can do it all again.
Just grinding like usual. We've been grinding like we always have, and our team, we just have a lot of chemistry, so we keep that hype always.
Last week, Link Crew played music in the courtyard to bring awareness to the No Place for Hate campaign. They also talked to students about creating a positive campus environment.
This week was Wish Week, sponsored by Kids for Wish Kids. All food trucks donated a portion of their proceeds to make a Wish Foundation.
Last week, boys volleyball had their very first game against Williamsfield. Come out and support the boys at their next home game on Thursday at 5:30 p.m. against Ironwood High.
Gay Straight Alliance is a club on campus which meets every Friday in Ms. Fonzo's room. Brooklyn and I wanted to know more about what this club means to its members.
My name is Ray Hunter and I am the president of the GSA. GSA is I would say just a club for people to go to if they have no other place to go to. It was made for the LGBT community, but it's not just for them. It's for anyone in the community or even outside of the community who just wants a place to go, to hang out, and to support the people there.
It's a very welcoming place for literally everyone. It doesn't matter what kind of person you are. You can just go there and just be who you want to be without a second thought about it.
Our vice president is a straight man, and he's still learning new things, and he's, amazing because he's there and supports everyone as much as we support him.
I think that other people should join because not only if you are a member of the LGBT or if you are an ally, you can possibly learn stuff you didn't know, learn how to do other stuff safely, and learn how to be a better ally for people in the community.
Most of our meetings are just hangouts or educational PowerPoints where we learn more about the community and how you can support the community. So you don't have to sign up, you don't have to put your name out there, you just get to walk in and enjoy yourself, basically.
With the change of society and search for acceptance, the GSA Club may be the place for you. Make sure to check it out every Friday in Ms. Fonzo's room, 505. This was Donnie in Brooklyn reporting for the studio.
The Night of the Month award for December goes to Ryan Oko. Ryan always comes to class with a smile on his face and is a constant role model to his fellow classmates. He asks questions and is constantly learning, trying to further develop his understanding about the classes he takes. Ryan has helped build a better kingdom.
The Knight of the Month award for January is Mateus White, known by fellow students as Tay-Tay. Tay-Tay speaks almost exclusively in Spanish and continues to thrive here at Higley. Despite this learning challenge, Tay-Tay adds input and helps aid the class in any way he can. He is selfless and always looking out for fellow classmates.
The Knight of the Month award for February is Lorenzo Cordova. Lorenzo is an exemplary student here at Higley. He is eager to learn the language and is a hard worker. He is always on task, polite, and comes in for extra study opportunities. Lorenzo works well with his peers and is a role model here in the kingdom.
The following students were also nominated and make up our Knights of the Round Table. Congrats to Abigail McFall, Andre Bay, Nick Carroll, Alexander Potts, Sydney Langston, and Abby Kramer.
Higley Academic Decathlon is a club and elective that challenges students to learn about the world in 10 different areas. Spencer and Tyler met with some of its members to learn more about this incredible program.
Academic Decathlon is a class that prepares students for the real world and greatly benefits them in their other classes.
I do a lot of presentations and public speaking, so that has definitely helped me. I've done ACDEC for 3 years now. I've done it since freshman year, and it's definitely helped me prepare for presentations and having to memorize and making sure that I'm really being specific about what I'm presenting to a class or writing in a paper, and so that's really helped me kind of narrow down what's important and what's not.
ACDEC helps you think differently because it's not isolated topics. You're all exploring an idea in all of these different ways. It really trains you to see connections. When we go out in the world, we don't encounter anything in isolation, and so I think ACDEC really helps you see how all of these different things go together and gives you a place to practice thinking in a different way.
The class focuses on a different topic every year.
The theme for ACDEC this year is water, so we're looking at different aspects around water. So for example, we have our different resource guides, and for science, which is one of the areas of study that we focus on, we're focusing on marine life and anthropogenic impacts on the ocean.
ACDEC is a class anyone can get involved in.
I think everybody should take ACDEC, and it's available to everybody. I think that's important to know. This is 9th through 12th grade. It's any GPA level. If you like to learn, then we want you here.
For more information on ACDEC, talk to Miss Matthew in room 233. This is Spencer and Tyler signing off on the studio.
With spring sports underway, the girls' beach volleyball season has begun. Be sure to support the girls March 14th at a home game versus Red Mountain.
As Wish Week comes to a close, so does the Class Pennies Wars competition. Students donated their spare change this week in an effort to raise funds for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Great job, Knights.
John Dolan, the principal of our online school, also known as the Higley Virtual Academy, recently stopped by the studio to talk about the course offerings available online.
My name is John Dolan. I'm the principal of the Higley Virtual Academy. If you are interested in taking some classes online, we have those options and opportunities for you. When we look at next school year for you as a incoming freshman, a sophomore, junior, senior, we offer a variety of classes online that might pique your interest. Students can be concurrently enrolled, which means they can be enrolled at Higley High School, as well as online, or they can do a full-time online arrangement. We have some classes where you might think, hey, this is a great class I want to take online. We have a sign language class online, which can fulfill your foreign language requirement. Maybe you want to take that online. As a student, please know that your core classes, your maths, your English, your sciences and social studies, we have. What we don't have is your AP and dual enrollment classes. So any student that is looking for an 11th grade honors class, unfortunately we don't have them because those are your AP classes. In your 12th grade classes, like maybe a college English or math for college credit, we don't have. Seniors, please know this. After Algebra 2 online, we don't have college math. We don't have financial algebra. We have a pre-calculus class and a statistics class, not AP, but a regular statistics class. So we definitely have opportunities for you. If you want to see specifically what we have, go look at our course guide. It's just below the other high school course guides. That could help you make a decision if that's something that's going to help you out or be good for you. What we're finding is we have students that maybe they got to work. So they'll do 4 classes in person and they take 2 online. Maybe it's a situation where for them it's best that they're home. We can do the best we can to help you out. So please know that those are opportunities for you. This summer, if you want to get ahead, there will be a couple of history classes and science classes offered as well. If any of this stuff interests you and you have further questions, reach out to me. You can send me an email at john.dolan@husd.org. Give me a call, 279-9710.
We'll tumble around it.
Let's go. Yeah. New York, stand up.
Together on 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, together.
Yeah. Look, pulling the spot. Ooh, watch how I drop. Believe it or not, this isn't all that I got. They told me to rock, that's not how I rock. Now I gotta pop Madonna. Traded my traumas for commas. I gotta do what I promise. Pulling the spot. Ooh, watch how I drop. Believe it or not, this isn't all that I got.
The Armory will be accepting pre-orders for class t-shirts from March 28th to April 8th. These shirts are just $15. Place your order online using InTouch. You can pick up your shirt in your first period the week of April 18th.
Our Higley track and field season has started strong. Wish our Knights good luck at their meet today at Queen Creek.
The boys and girls tennis teams have come out swinging. Come support your teams this Monday as they take on Post and Butte.
Are you into books about murder, loss, or suspense? Then a novel like The Stranger might be for you. Phoebe and Itzray caught up with Miss Stafford and 3 of her students to learn how this class reading assignment has influenced their lives.
Hello Kingdom, I am Mrs. Stafford and I teach Comp 101, 102. I am here with 3 of my awesome students, Aubriana, Berkeley, and Teddy, and today we're going to discuss The Stranger by Albert Camus. So we explore concepts of death and murder and relationships and abuse and try to figure out, is this something we should be learning about? Like, it's definitely different than any other book you've read, so.
Just learning about what the makings behind a serial killer, maybe it would help the future generations stopping crime in the areas of Gilbert.
I think, yeah. I mean,
Sure,
it definitely gives a different like perspective and horizon of the outside world and whatnot, I feel like. But.
Well, what if I just gave you books that were all about sunshines and rainbows? Would that just be easier for you? Because then you didn't have to deal with hard topics like this?
It wouldn't be realistic, Miss Stafford. Everything's not sunshines and rainbows and unicorns like you say.
Why not?
Because we live in a real world.
How has this book kind of helped either guide or solidify your own beliefs about what you value?
I think it's cool because it's like this new perspective where there's not a certain way you have to live your life. You define like what that meaning is. There's no one that can tell you how you're supposed to live your life. You get to decide that for yourself. So I think that's really cool.
How do you create meaning?
I kind of relate to the character of the book to unknown rapper Kanye West because he wrote a song called Heartless. And I really think the character is heartless. Sometimes it's hard for me to find emotion. I'm not really a sociopath, so I do find emotion, but I do kind of relate to the character in some ways, finding grief, and stuff like that. Instead of distancing yourself from your family, like what Rousseau did, you don't want your last time with your family to be their funeral.
Okay. Now, how does this compare to other novels that you've read at school?
I think I like it better because you're going into a different depth of the characters and whatnot and actually seeing like how they react and how they respond to others and all that jazz. I don't know.
Okay.
Although this book has its challenges, students seem to have a strong grasp on how they can implement this into their lives. This is Phoebe and Itzray, signing off for The Studio.
That's all we have for you this week.
But don't go anywhere, an all-new episode of The Studio is coming next week.
Hasta la vista, baby!
Oh, I
Ow, my nose.